Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from the new London Barn Playhouse, but a spot many don't see. And I'm now joined by Dustin Cross, who's the costume designer for Sister Act and the Cottage this season. Hi, Dustin.
Hi, Abby. How are you? Thanks for having me back.
This is like your little hangout space here.
This is the fitting room that we're in right now.
All right.
So you can see some of Sister Act is culminating behind us right now. Things that people don't always see, the behind-the-scenes look. But yeah, getting it ready to go into fitting starting today.
Amazing. And I see some sequins, so it must be a fun little show you've got going on.
It wouldn't be a Dustin Cross show if there wasn't a sequin and a tearaway reveal. Some pleather. I mean, the show takes place in 1978, disco era, sequins, gangsters, nuns. It's the perfect show.
Do you have a decade that's your favorite to fit?
I really love the 20s and the 40s.
Okay. All right, so we're not giving that to you this year.
We're not, but well, we get it in the Cottage. We get almost the 40s.
True.
But this decade is so much fun.
So fun.
And I actually did the first regional redesign of this show when it left Broadway. So to come back and visit it here at the Barn is like so amazing and fulfilling.
Fun. How often do you take a design you've already done and incorporate it again versus be like, I'm going to switch it up completely?
It depends on how much the show is redone regionally. I mean, quite often they will take a package and just keep doing it over and over again.
Sure.
Here at the Barn, though, it's a completely different cast. The cast size is bigger here.
Okay.
So what we've done with the show is taken some of my original ideas and then made an entirely new set of costumes for this theater.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Tell us why you come back to the Barn. This is your sixth season?
This is my sixth season. This will mark my 10th show here.
Okay. And
10th and 11th.
And I will brag, you've gone on to do incredible things and do incredible things, yet you still want to come back to New London. Why is that?
I will tell you, the first show I ever did here, I met two of my best friends at a New London establishment.
Okay.
We've been best friends ever since. We vacationed together. It showed me what family meant to this community. And then you meet the actors who come into this space and they pour their hearts into this space. I want to be a part of that. Who doesn't want to be a part of a heart?
Sure.
It's just a family. It's a unit.
A lot of people come back and say like, oh, I'm doing this on my time off, or this is my vacation, or this doesn't feel like work. It's really just a fun environment to be around. Plus, you're doing something you love too.
Agree 100%.
Yeah.
They bring me back to do something that I love with people that I love.
Amazing. How can you go wrong?
You can't say no to that.
And to also brag for you, you recently won an award.
I did.
That is worth bragging about. Tell us.
The 2025 Drama Desk Award for my collaboration with Forbidden Broadway, who I worked with for the past 10 years.
Amazing.
As their costume designer. So it was quite Sunday we just found that out.
And what does that mean for you moving forward as a costume designer?
It means I get to say that I won a Drama Desk Award. No, I mean, it really, it's the knowing that you've gotten to a level where people that you've looked up to for years have the same exact awards.
Yes.
And you finally feel a camaraderie towards that.
Amazing.
It's nice to be recognized. Everybody loves it.
Sure, and it's like the best pat on the back you can get. Like,
exactly.
I know what I'm doing here.
Right.
Yeah. Before I let you go, let's talk about the Cottage, which is a little bit different than Sister Act. That's the second show you're designing this summer, which is not a title that a lot of people might recognize, but definitely worth coming to see.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, the clothes are phenomenal in that show. We're going into the 1940s. It takes place in an English countryside cottage. Quite the little farce, quite the little romp. Just the amount of detail you can put into men's suiting and women's outfits of that time period is phenomenal.
Amazing.
Beyond that, it was fantastic on Broadway. It started in a theater that I'm actually the regional designer at now, the Engelman Theater.
Okay.
And then transferred onto Broadway. And now to be able to do it here in New London, it's something brand new for this audience. So that's so exciting.
And you leave here after Sister Act opens and then come back for the Cottage. What are you doing in the meantime?
I go back to the Engelman to do Footloose.
Fun.
And then to the Berkshires to do the Mousetrap, Agatha Christie.
Ooh.
Yes, murder mystery.
Okay.
And then come back here for the Cottage.
And then there's summer.
And then that's the whole summer.
And we'll see what comes up for next summer, right?
I will definitely be back if they'll have me.
Fingers crossed. We can talk to HR.
Yes.
Dustin Cross, congratulations on
you.
so much success and always coming back to the Barn. It's wonderful.
Thanks so much, Abby.
Thank you.